So my friends think I'm a little weird. Like we'll go camping and we'll stop off at Market Basket and they'll be buying food. And I'll just show back up the shopping cart with like 2 bags of apples. I'm like, got my food for the next couple of days. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, man, I like apples. But one thing I've noticed is I have to peel the skin off of apples because if I eat too much apple skin, I will get like a really, really uncomfortable stomach ache. And I was looking into this, what could be causing it. Apparently, during the washing process, the natural wax on the apple is removed. So they add one back in, and so I basically just asked ChatGPT, is it corn based? It's like, yes, you're correct. That is the most common type of commercial wax used on apples, can be corn based. This is often referred to as candela wax, though it is actually comes from the leaves of the something shrub of northern Mexico. Um, yeah, they basically just highly process corn and extract a wax from it and then put that on your fruit. But the part that annoys me about this is that they don't actually label that as one of the ingredients. Like when you buy something in the store, they have to put the ingredients of what's in it. When I buy an apple, I expect some of the ooh, need some water. But anyways, when I buy an apple, I expect like it to be an apple. I don't expect it to be covered in like. I mean, if there are pesticides used in the farming of it, I expect them to be washed off. I expect like it kind of annoys me that the label of the apples don't include the pesticides that were used in the making of the apples, don't include the processing or the waxes added back to the apples. Like, I feel like I want to know this stuff, and it's annoying that it's not there. And I mean, I have this clip I'll play for you about other stuff that I also dislike with the food industry. So this clip is taken from, they're talking about vanilla, but in particular talking about what is able to get passed off under the title natural flavors. So
many brands sell imitation versions using lab-made vanilla. It's either derived from petroleum or from compounds found in clove oil, wood, and bark. And that's legal as long as artificial flavoring is listed on the package. But it could be more dangerous in other countries. In 2008 in Mexico, some products labeled as vanilla were found to be made from the beans of a tonka tree, a completely different plant.
wow, my computer's lagging there. It does not like recording. But yeah, basically companies are able to pass off some really bad stuff into your food under the title of natural flavors. Like, you don't get to know what it is. You don't get to know if it's gonna fuck with you, if it's gonna like give you sleep issues, if it's gonna cause you to break out. We can just hide it in there and call it natural flavors. This is why I try to basically just cook all my own food, and I'm not a big fan of going out and eating. I'm not a big fan of eating processed foods. I mean, I don't, hell, when was the last time? Yeah, not often. But like I like knowing what is in my food. I like knowing exactly what is in my food because there's so much that can be put in it nowadays that's gonna mess with your sleep. Like when I went to visit one of my friends, I literally brought him a giant container of, well, it was giant, it was like a pound and a half of coconut oil. I'm like, hey man, happy housewarming gift. I just gave it to him. I'm like, let's make sure we cook all the food with this, and then you can keep it and use it later on. Because like I don't know, a lot of people use vegetable oil, and that shit's bad. Like seriously, stop eating it for like 2 weeks and then have some, and you'll feel like shit. Like you won't sleep well. I mean, a lot of this stuff you don't even realize how fucking bad it is for you because you're a fish swimming in water, and it requires you to go without it for about 2 to 4 weeks and then add it back in before you actually notice how it affects you because you're just living in a fog state most of the time. So yeah, I mean, that's my 2 cents for today. Hopefully you got something out of the video. Peace out.